9/11 has really affected my life because, I don't know, I've just been to New York a few times, and every time I go by it, it turns my stomach into knots, and I just imagine everybody else. So I always think about that and how it affected everybody else, not just me, because I was only one.
Me personally, it has not affected my family, but I know of friends and other distant, family friends who have been.
I guess I would say you can really see it in airport security and just the crackdown in security all over, and people's fear. There's always the constant presence of knowing that something could happen at any time. It just has really elevated people's awareness of it.
I guess it hasn't affected me any more than the rest of America. It was definitely a huge impact. It affected many lives. It's very important to remember. And to forget it ever happened, I guess, is to forget all the lives that were lost.
Unfortunate, of course, what happened, but it brought people together, but negatively it tore groups apart because of how diverse America is. But it brought us together because when bad things happen, people always grow closer sometimes.
Again, with the security, and then I feel in public policy it has definitely influenced the way we treat immigrants and the Muslim ban and our fear of other cultures and ideals.
I think it really brought people together for a long time, and it's something that I hope will still continue to bring people together. And I've noticed that as it's getting, more time is passing, less and less people are talking about it, and I hope that it continues to get talked about as we keep going and unites us.
It's a huge part of America. It's should always be remembered. It impacted a lot of people very negatively, and it brought a lot of people together as well.
So many lives lost and so many different lives were lived, and so it's important to remember those lives of the innocents and just remember who they were as people and not those who just died on a plane.
A lot of people lost their lives just going about their daily business, and it's important to remember those people and to make sure that we don't forget and that we do everything to stop it happening again. But again, understanding that not everyone is bad.
I think it's important to keep talking about it because it's something so tragic that destroyed something so huge, and so many families lost people that were close to them. And even though I didn't personally know anybody, there were so many people that did, and it's important to remember that, and all the firefighters who helped.
If you forget it ever happened, you're basically forgetting all the lives that were lost trying to save these people, and all the lives that were lost working in the World Trade Center. My dad was supposed to be there when it happened, and his flight got canceled right before. So I mean, if he went, that would have definitely impacted my life a lot more. So yeah, it's definitely an important part of America, an important part of history, and should always be remembered.